Welcome back, everyone. This is DragonInWhite here, and we are back with another episode of Amazing Cultivation Simulator. This is the last video I'm doing in this recording session. I am really feeling kind of tired, but I want to finish off all the tutorials today if I can. And in between the last episode and now, I took about a 15 minutes break. So hopefully we can finish off the last few. So basically here, boss battle, emergency food, extreme temperatures, prestige management, quick shortcuts, batch operation, and territory expansion. So I foresee today's episode being slightly longer than usual. But we'll see. It really depends on how long the tutorials are, and the next session I can finally start on the actual gameplay. Okay, after this tutorial, understand how to see ancient beast boss basic information and use this information to start a battle with the boss. Okay, select on strange news, ancient beast, the Jiao dragon, okay, so it has, let's see, players can, after they unlock the information on ancient beast, they can check the boss information here. So in its awakened state, water vein eruption basically moves the underground water veins and explode it, causing damage to target and turning the area into shallow water. Something water finish lightning. The flood dragon gathers the energy of this water to turn into finished lightning and cause harm to target. Beast group call, so basically it calls the nearby wild beast to attack. True water condensing. Yeah, when the Jiao dragon spiritual energy is less than 75%, it will absorb the water vapor of the entire map to increase its water attributes energy and to enter a true dragon state. And then true dragon state, the first one is same, second one is same. Dragon absorption technique. No, dragon breath technique probably. Yeah. Jiao dragon takes a deep breath and remove all the water in the map, something like that, to increase its water attribute energy. This is kind of a rebound. The Jiao dragon marks a character for a period of time, and after that, most of the spiritual energy in the treasure item will explode and cause harm to the characters within a certain area. And if the treasure's attribute is counted by the dragon, the effect multiplies, and in contrast it halves. Beast cry, same. Heavenly dragon, no, heavenly fin blood transformation or some sort. Blood refinement death. The Jiao dragon refines all the corpses there and recovers his body and gain water attributed energy. So third one, Jiao dragon secret. It's a true water body and suffer earth attribute harm, less of water attribute, less of fire attribute, and it absorbs metal attribute. Dragon Rage, when the storm scatters, Jiao Dragon will exhaust large amount of water energy and enter in berserk state. Its attributes will increase and this will last for 120 seconds. When the Dragon Rage ends, the Jiao Dragon will call Storm again and cause even a large amount of harm to the character that scatters the storm. If Then same with the elemental counter and things. It's either more of effective or not effective effect. Frost Prison. When the Xiao Dragon's body is damaged, it will spit out cold energy on its damaged part, and the nearby area will turn cold for a period of time. Formation, when its water energy reach 100 levels, it'll burst off with a destructive energy and destroy the surrounding area, turning it into a watery area. All the life forms there will die. True Dragon's Claw, when the Xiao Dragon enters a True Dragon state, its Dragon Claw will be covered by the True Dragon's power and cannot be destroyed. Protective Dragon Shield or some sort. It has an innate shield that's very hard to destroy. Only when it's enraged will this gather on its true body, on its main body, and the other parts will be weakened. Dragon's reverse skill. After the Xiao Dragon enters a rage 3 times, it will reveal its reverse skill. Reverse skill will be its weakness. So based on this, you can see Xiao Dragon's water attribute and earth attribute attacks are extra effective. As for the other bosses, the players can explore it in the game itself, and the tutorial will not explain further. Okay, so select on this. You can set this to focus. So you can see the dragon has various parts: dragon tail, dragon horn, left front claw, right front claw, left back claw, right back claw, and I think this is overall health. Check on the disciple's magic tools attribute. Magic tool, we need earth attribute. Is this earth attribute? Tag. Okay, I can select the body or whatever parts. Because every players have different ways of thinking and operating things, this chapter will not teach you the specific details of fighting. The player will experience this in the game itself. After the boss is defeated, it will leave behind different parts of the body. Players can harvest the body to get its prize, and the more parts of the body that's destroyed, the more treasure of sorts. Okay, that was faster than I thought. Okay, after this tutorial, understand how to quickly gather food in harsh, difficult environments. I really don't look forward to the dragon. Insufficient food storage. When there's insufficient food storage, this information will pop up. And when there's not enough food, it can cause the disciples in the player's sack to die from hunger. So the player needs to urgently deal with this, and for example, going out on experiential training to gain food. Okay, go here, go to the village. Wild boar meat. This is what? Cow meat. This is the nearest food production location. Experiential training. Send this dude. Send this one. You can use the slider to decide how many times you want them to go. The player can send many inner sack disciples out on experiential training at the same time, and even use the the cycles, the slider to cycle many times. For a period, this will decrease the sack disciples' need for food. At the same time, it will also increase the production of food through experiential training, and you just need to wait for the disciples on experiential training to bring it back. Okay. After this chapter, understand how some extreme weather and how to deal with them. Okay, check on weather here. When the set has some extreme weather, the player can check the upper left corner on the weather diagram, weather indicator to see how long it lasts. The player will have to make the necessary countermeasures during this period of time. When an extreme weather arrives, it will change the current temperature environment. Like a disciple. And this. Suitable temperature, minus 68 to... Whoa, okay. The disciples' temperature attribute decides whether disciples will be affected in extreme temperature environments or not. When the players sack disciples feel discomfort from extreme temperatures, they can die because of that. They can get injured because of that. And disciples that are too severely injured can die. Okay, select equipment. Select the sun talisman, which I'm assuming it increases temperature. It's not letting me speed up. Okay, and players can equip talismans or other methods like that to raise the temperature attribute. This is the most direct method to deal with extreme temperature. Select the room in the middle. The game also have many other furnishings or items that can raise temperature. Players can make proper use of them to deal with extreme temperature. There is not just one kind of extreme temperature in the game. The other kinds of extreme temperature will require the player to make use of the tools or items in the game to deal with. Next one. Understand the usage of the hiding talisman, something like that, and use it to reduce prestige. Check for the set reputation, prestige over here. In the game, the higher the prestige, the stronger the enemies. Hence, players will need to use items in the game to help lower reputation. Currently, we are unknown. Players can use the hiding. Well, actually, kind of like prevent from following talisman. I'm just gonna call it hiding talisman for now. And when inner set disciples equip and activate the hiding talisman, and when they go on experiential training, it will be effective for lowering the prestige received. Okay, so equip that. Equip. Oh boy. The level of prestige will have an impact on the player's sack. As a result, players can make use of hiding talismans or to lower the prestige received and achieve the purpose of managing your prestige. Okay, next one. Oh, I think we can finish this on time actually. Through this tutorial, understand the common keyboard shortcuts and to use them. Okay. Take a look at the keyboard shortcuts. Okay, so up, down, left, right. Okay, this is decrease speed, increase speed, pause the game, change. I think this is to assign groups. This is to jump between groups. Multi-select is what? Left shift, I think. Players can select system and click shortcuts to check on the quick shortcuts. You can also use this to alter and change things. Players can adjust the shortcuts according to their own habits and use them. Select disciple. Press food, which is F1, and eat. Select 2 to equip. Can drag your mouse, select everyone. And designate them as a group by select Control 1. And says 1. Okay, good. And then you can press grave to select attack. I don't understand why do you really have to move. There are still many other functions in the games that can be covered by keyboard shortcuts. Players can go according to their own habits to use these shortcuts, and players can also check out the shortcuts by hovering their mouse over the function, and they will not explain more in the tutorial. Okay. Next one. Understand the game's most common batch operations and how to use them. Okay, let's see. Batch select consuming medicinal pill. Select a disciple. Consume. Players can hover to check on the food batch usage button. Players can also use left shift and mouse click so basically to queue up the things. Okay, so if they say, it says you can hold shift to designate many targets. Okay, select. Hold shift, select this, and this. Can cancel. Can hold control to prevent usage of this. Okay, yeah. Players can use the item restriction function to batch restrict some items as temporarily not needed. And then you can do the same thing to remove. This players can use batch rebuild function to repair destroyed buildings. Was it? No, this is destroy. And then if you hold control, it becomes rebuild. After players issue batch rebuild command, the disciples that work on building will automatically go and fix the building. There are many other batch control functions in the game. Players can explore and understand them better in the game. Next one, I think it's the last one, right? How to expand your buildings and other regions and territory and quickly increase the area attribute, something like that. Okay. Expand storehouses. When the player's storehouse is filled, you can increase the capacity by increasing the area. So press B, area, storehouse. I see, I just need to do this. Select the storehouse, alter the items. So and a storehouse that is altered will perfectly preserve the previous selection. Okay, when the player's farm can no longer satisfy the sex need, you can expand the farm to increase the area. Select the farm. A farm that's enlarged will also preserve the selection. There are also many other areas that can be expanded like that, and it's not mentioned in the tutorial. Oof, and that is it. Wow. 8 episodes. 4 hours. Whew. Okay, and I think I'll turn on a bit of the music here. There we go. On thoughts, maybe not. Okay, now let me find this one for you guys. Was it here? Nope. Dang, everything is actually just explained in words here as well. Okay. That is help. So as we are still here. I'm trying to find the keyboard shortcut setup thing, but I think maybe only in the game. Okay, yeah, so in any case, I think that is it for today's episode. It's a short one since we finished the tutorial. I see no point starting up the normal mode, so we'll look forward to that in episode 9. And before I end off, I think I'm just going to do my usual shameless plugs. So check out Immortal and Martial Duo Cultivation at hostednovel.com. It's a cultivation novel, so in the same genre as this game, Cultivation, and it's free to read over there. Next up, if you guys would like to support me for what I do, either the YouTubes or the translation, you can do so at my Patreon. Links also down in the description. Links also down in the description below. And also check out my merch store for sweet DragonInWhite merch. You get t-shirts, mugs, hoodies. I actually quite like the hoodies. The hoodie's awesome, and a few other things. And I'll slowly increase the catalog over time. Finally, I got a book depository affiliate link. If you're looking to buy books, consider using that. It is, in my opinion, one of the relatively cheaper sites for me, and so far I think it's the place that gives me the best prices for books, and they ship worldwide, almost worldwide, for free. Of course, before you purchase anything, do your own research. Make sure you do a price comparison and get the best price for yourself. And if Book Depository is the best price for you, consider using my affiliate link. What that does is it gives me a small commission without any extra cost to you. So whether you use my link or not, same price for you. And with that, I think we come to the end of this episode. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. Like the video if you liked it. And ding the notification bell if you'd like to get notifications. So with that, I'll see you guys. Ciao!